We're
the man.
Are we
You
live?
know what I'm saying?
All right, we're live. Hello. Go ahead.
Yeah. Welcome everybody. Tonight we got the Ronin Imports 100 at Bristol. I'm just gonna go ahead and give y'all a lineup here. In the 2 car from Indiana, we got Smoke Fan B20. Then in the 27, we got Footworks. In the 04, David Wallace. NRG will be in the 25. MXT from Georgia is in the 17. Shocky Sherm, 00. Noco in 80 from New Mexico. Dabs on Dabs from Illinois in the 37. Sergeant Sauls, 36 from Georgia. Hyper in the 99 from North Dakota. Bellevue, 33. I don't know if he'll be making it. I don't have a state on him. He had truck problems tonight, but he's a dirt track ringer. And then AJT in the 7 car. So if anybody can, if they can turn their volume down on the live feed, I can hear it through my mic, so I know the viewers are at home are hearing double. Thank you. But Will, what do you think about tonight's dirt race? We seen last week, man. Really, Smoke Fam really dominate the whole show, and then make a mistake in the last couple laps, kind of bit him. What do you think? What are your feelings on tonight's race? You know how Bristol is, man.
Bristol, that's Mr. Excitement, Smoke Fan's wheelhouse right there. It runs a lot like a regular, short track. A lot of action. It's really fast though, high bank. You can really throw the cars in there. So I think this is, the dirt track ringers. I'm looking forward to Bellevue. Always puts on a show. He's always here to race. Footworks. He's another good one. David Wallace. He's been doing a little bit of the pavement action, but this is actually his wheelhouse too. So we got a lot of top guns out here tonight.
Shocky Sherm and Sergeant Sauls as well, yeah. All these boys, man. I tell you what, every one of these guys on this list I've recognized in dirt tracks before, man. And the tough, and I know for team practice last week, Smoke Fan's the one that drafted me, and we was gonna go do some ISM setup, but the track that day would happen to be Bristol, and dirt, and man, I know he has a very good car here tonight. It's gonna be tough to beat that guy here tonight. I know he was number 4 at the time on the list, and he was really trying hard for the number 1 spot, and I think he might end up getting close to it. So it's gonna be tough.
You want to introduce the guys we got in the booth tonight? We got a guy that's stuck in here from last week in a dirt race, and we got the one and only Twisted, who's celebrating his affiliation with. You want to explain that, Twisted?
Yes,
sir. Go ahead, Twisted.
Yeah, so I have just reached Twitch affiliation. Basically, that's a crowning achievement on Twitch. The next level would be to become a partner with them, but basically you can follow me on Twitch, or you can subscribe to me. My Twitch is my PSN ID, that's XTW1STEDXDEMONX. And I post content on there usually every day, so I'll definitely be doing some giveaways now that I've reached affiliation. So yeah, just give me a follow or subscribe, and yeah.
Who else we got, Ricky?
Yeah. Oh, you got everybody. Everybody's got to go out and try some Reload Energy, man. You got to get your Reload. It's sugar-free. It's a, alternative drink. So, if you stay up late, like we do here at the Midnight Broadcasting Network, a Reload Energy sometimes, so you can go to sleep without being all jacked up on sugar when you want to. It's nice, and then fade grips for you guys on the controller, It is, I heard it makes a big difference, and there are some people on this game that really need to invest in some fade grips. And then you got Ronin Imports, Japanese import scene. If anybody you guys, like me, I got any clips, man, I check out the website. If I'm going to get some car parts or anything like that, that's how I'm going to order them from. And then our 8th place finisher in the ARCA Series, Daytona this week, Travis Braden. Go to TR Braden on Twitter, any kind of social media outlet. Support this guy. Like I said, they said up and coming, one of the next 5 drivers up and coming out of ARCA that they believe are your next superstar. So that's a big thing right there,
Yeah. Also, guys, I'm also affiliated with Fade Grips, one of our sponsors. I have a 20% off discount code that's XTDX511. That'll get you 20% off of your purchase. So check out fadegrips.com, use that promo code, and get yourself some Fade Grips.
That's right. And I want to introduce Deadpool here. Go ahead, Deadpool. I know you ain't got a chance to introduce yourself.
Hey buddy, I'm Deadpool. I'm part of the Xfinity series here at Midnight, and I've been enjoying this ever since Slade picked me up to drive his number 21 Camaro Chevrolet for him. Man, it's been so much fun coming over here and racing with these guys. Shoot, I've enjoyed it, but shoot, we had our dual races tonight and qualifying, so I had fun in it. But anyway, we got a good race coming up for tonight for everybody, man. I've seen these guys here at Bristol. I love this track, y'all. It's so much fun. It's really high speed, and it's so much fun.
I believe I got a lineup for us here, guys. On the pole tonight, it looks like it's going to be Hyper 3R X69 in the 99 car from North Dakota. Then you got Smoke Fan B20 on the outside row. And then in the 37 car, you got Dabs on Dabs. And then the 7 car, you got AJT, nice job. Then Shocky Sherm in the 00 inside row 3. On the outside of row 3 is the 4 of David Walls. Like I said, that guy's a dirt track ringer, fixing to get him real fast in these trucks Wednesday night. But the 17 here, MXT, that's our inside 4th row. And then we got the 27 of Footworks, and then NOCO in the 80 on the inside of the 5th row, with the 25 of NRG, and then rearing out our field will be the 36 and Sergeant Saul. So fixing to be getting invites out here for heat number 1, man, and gonna be exciting. I'm ready, man. Bristol's one of them tracks. It's gonna be a lot of action, and
I'd like to give a shout out to Matthew Benedetto for the big race, the big show he put on yesterday, man. He got his day ended a little early, but you know, he put on a heck of a show yesterday in the 500 guys. I'm excited to watch him this upcoming season, man. Way to go, buddy.
I tell you what, and everybody else, man, we're gonna have a little more. Guys are really they wanted that 1, 2, 3 bad, and it's almost like a perfect storyline, just like it was in 2001 when Dale Jr. won the Daytona 500 the year after his daddy died. So I believe on lap 11 we're gonna do a moment of silence, you know, just for he's the one that got Denny Hamlin in there. I mean, the man knew how to scout talent, you know. So
yes, sir,
he did. Sure did.
And we also had another tragedy. Is Sam Bass, a well-known NASCAR artist, man. He died. So, but I am proud to say that what I seen at Daytona yesterday really encouraged me. I am so happy that NASCAR is not dead. All the people that think it's dead, you look at them stands yesterday. They were full.
Contest, man.
That's it. I hope to be in Atlanta next week to see this new aero package. So if I'm there, man, I'm going to be sending out a lot of pictures. You guys send me a friend request on PS4, MP Roofer. A lot of people know who I am. It's from the back. You got Twisted Demon and Deadpool, man. We're all cool guys. And we'll get you, whether you're dirt track guys or truck guys, Xfinity guys, you know, the guys that just got the game. We'll work with you. As long as you ain't out there just tearing us apart and tearing up our equipment, we try to treat our equipment like it's real life race car. We don't do none of that wall banging crap to make a fast lap, nothing like that. I treat my car on this track just like I would if I'm driving a real Xfinity car or a real truck car or a real cup car. And I believe if everybody did that, it'd be a much better game. I mean,
I'm about to say something to blow your mind, Roofer. Congratulations to Jake. He's one of our loyal viewers. He actually made it in the A class tonight. He sent me about 20 messages, so congratulations, Jake.
Good job. Congratulations.
Very good. Yeah, Jake, I know you're watching at home. That good job, Jake, man. I'm proud of you. I told you stick with something long enough, the benefits reap with that. That is a shock because I'm telling you, I was rolling, buddy. I went from 17th to second in a lap, and I couldn't even get but in B class, but I only took 2 runs at it because I had to go pick my kids up today. But so Lego, you outran one of the best at Daytona, buddy. I'm not even at Daytona in the A class, so be proud of yourself, man. That's something to be proud of, man.
Yep, I didn't get either. I'm really proud of you, Jay. Good job.
I'm gonna get him on the booth one night, guys. He's one of our guys. No matter what race.
Really wanting to get in here.
Yeah, I'm gonna give you guys. He's gonna be in our booth one night, guys. He watches every one of our races, whether it's dirt, whether it's asphalt. He's a really big fan here at the Midnight Broadcasting Network, and all our fans, if you give us a shout out, and it ain't nothing, ridiculous, I'll shout your name out on air, as long as you're not trolling us or nothing like that,
Yeah,
this is a family.
These guys, man, we do this for nothing,
That's right. And I'm proud to say, man, 785 views, I believe, of last week's Daytona Cup race. Unfortunately, I got them. Yes, Alex, Ned, and From the Back, and Twisted, and maybe even Deadpool is going to take care of you guys tomorrow. I got a really huge poker tournament that I got a free entry into, so I'm not going to be able to make it. But man, it really breaks my heart not to be able to call it. But Alex Ned will take care of you guys. One of the best in the business. Will Mosley, one of the best in the business. And Twisted here. Everyone check his Twitch out, their Twitter out. If you guys want to give y'all... All right.
We're going to be at Richmond, which is a short track pack with tons of action, man. It's going to be exciting to call that race. I hate you're going to miss that one, Richard. That's going to be a shootout for real.
Oh, my goodness.
Sir.
Well, well, if I get knocked out of the party, it starts at 8:30. If I get knocked out early, I will be watching. If y'all don't see me in there and it's a long race, you know that I'm doing good, because the longer I'm in that tournament, the farther I'm getting. So, yeah, it's $1,000 entry, man, so I'm excited.
Good luck to you tomorrow night.
Yes, sir, man. I tell you what, I would build me a street stock in a heartbeat if I won $100 grand. That's the top prize. I mean, I don't think I quite got the budget for a sportsman, but I'd definitely build me a street stock in a hot minute. But anyways, man, these dirt late models, man, they're gonna put on a show tonight. Like I said, overall driving, man, it's hard to pick, not pick against Smoke Man, but I mean, I ran Bristol with him, like I said, and man, I thought I was fast at Bristol. The dude is fast, but that's going to be, I mean, everywhere, that's got to be, I mean, my pick because he drafted me, but as a guy that everyone don't know, man, I'm going to go with that Shockey Sherm, 000. I mean, I've seen him quite a bit on dirt, and I'm pretty sure out of any, he would know how to get around Bristol pretty well, so.
I think I'm going to go with Bellevue boys. Last week he had a strong car, strong showing on dirt. It's hard to go against him. I mean, Smoke fan, you've already took him, so, we're all a big Smoke fan here at Midnight anyway. He's one of our Top Gun drivers, Mr. Excitement. But I'm going to go with Bellevue. What do you think, Twister? Who you got?
David Wallace is running, right?
Of course, yes, sir.
All right. I'll put my money on him.
All right, how about
David
Wallace?
Mr. From the back there took my pick, but I'll go with Hyper, man. I've raced with Hyper here. I mean, you can't go against Fan or Bellevue or David, but
Hyper showed out last week too.
He's on the pole, guys. He's on the pole because Bellevue, I don't think, is going to make tonight's race. I'm pretty sure I've seen that he got into a truck incident or something on the way home from work. So, I did not see the 33 in the lineup. So, that's kind of, disappointing. Bellevue's not running, but Hyper, Shockey Sherm, like I said, there's a couple of guys. Dabs on Dabs, MXT, David Walls, Footwork.
This lineup is amazing, man. It's like
this is some dirt. Right, this is some dirt ringers, bro. Right. That's what that Midnight Dirt Posse, we don't just get, you come in and, hey, man, I mean, Smoke Fan went out there and recruited the best he could find on dirt, and he wants tough competition, man.
He did a very good job, I believe so. He knows what he's doing. He does.
Oh, but he does. Hey, I parked my car to commentate it, put it that way, and I thought I was pretty fast on dirt, but I don't want to be out there holding people up. So I said, I'll help you out in the booth, brother. I'll help you out in the booth. But I'm ready. I think we're fixing to get invites here in a minute. We're gonna go green. I'm gonna go ahead and get on Smoke
You have any
Fam.
idea the lap count that we're gonna have tonight, Rufus?
Yes, I'm gonna get on Smoke Fam's lap count, and I wouldn't believe he would go a lap down, but you never know here at Bristol. But I will have a lap count for us.
Well, I'm guaranteeing you, I know what's gonna happen when these guys get in the green. Because the line here, you would think getting around the bottom, it would be the best. So everybody's going to fight for that high line going into one. They want to get the car up middle high to get the car wound up and get it rolling. Just the bogs your car down. It'll be the fastest way, middle off, even through turns 1 and turns 2. Get a good run off the corner and just hit them straight away at the top speed. And it's going to be a heck of a race. I love this racetrack. My favorite.
Yeah, it's the main thing is when you're on exit, you know how you get that really good exit is keep it out of the wall, and it's very hard to do. To run a perfect lap here, you got to almost touch that wall, but I mean you can't do it because it's gonna kill all your momentum. And
slip up, you're done.
You're done.
So much time.
Right. I'm glad you brought that point up here at Bristol. It's a major factor. And you know how hard it is to pass on dirt, so even if you're running, half a second in front of some guys just ain't going to let you go by. They're going to make you fight for it, and it ain't easy to pass on dirt. There's our invites. Make sure that Twisted sends it out, or gets his...
Alright. I have not gotten an invite yet.
Brandon Gritton should have sent you one. Smoke Fan. Smoke Fan, if you can hear us at home, get Twisted Demon, or anybody in the race, get Twisted Demon an invite. That's the broadcaster. He has to get in the booth first. Like I said, Ronin Imports, guys, 100 at Bristol Dirt Track. Gonna be a blast. It's gonna be a fun race, man. I know old Will Mosley and Deadworks here. Yeah, I got the invite, but...
Also,
Twisted needs it. He brought it.
I also want to give a shout out to Slate's group. We actually went out and he made a mine sitting on the front row for the Daytona race Thursday night, and I got third place. So I'm excited for our big race Thursday night. So everybody tune in and join.
Second race of the year, the actual points race for our guys. Last week, a couple guys got into a few incidents. Didn't get quite a good finish as they expected at Daytona. Look for them to come through the pack and have a good night as we go into week 2 of our Reload Energy Drink Cup Series. And then Wednesday night, we also have our Truck Series, our Daytona Shootout. Thursday night we have our our Grand National Series here, and don't forget to tune in Friday night as well. We actually have our developmental series. So this week we're going to have a couple nights of action-packed action for you guys, for you viewers to tune into. So sit back, put your seatbelt on, and enjoy.
I know I'm excited for Wednesday, or I know tomorrow, Cup, I'm really excited for. I hope Richmond's going to be a tough track for me to miss, but can't wait to run Wednesday and Bristol on Friday, man. That's going to be just Bristol. I'm glad early season, second developmental track, so that's going to be a fun race. Something to prove there.
Do you want to take that invite and then send me an invite and then just back out, and then I'll re-invite and then you can just join on me?
They all backed out. They're going to send you an invite.
Okay. There it is. Got it. Out because he sent it to me too early. Hold on. Did you? Okay, so you got an invite, so then you can...
Yes, I ain't took mine yet. We can't take ours until you get yours. If not, we'll blue screen everybody and have to start them all over.
Here, let's see if I can maybe...
And if I disconnect, it's going to take me all the way back to the main menu too, isn't it?
Yeah. You might just find smoke and noise or here.
I'm sure the third, they're probably going to have to back out and send a new invite at this point, and so you're probably going to have to wait on a new invite.
And we got another shout out too, guys. A couple times we forget. We're so very sorry. We Tanner Berryhill.
I'll just
He's a
blue
big
screen it
supporter
real
here
quick.
at
We're just gonna
Midnight.
take a. Hold on.
If we
And we're gonna get all this
invites
together for
coming,
you
new
viewers, guys.
don't restart. It's new invites are coming. They backed out for you.
Okay.
Don't
We have a
restart
couple
it.
guys that do lead broadcasting here at Midnight, so sometimes it gets a little mixed up, but we'll get you underway here in a second. We appreciate your patience.
Yes, thank you to everybody that's sending there, waiting for this to get started.
Yeah, if it blue screens on you guys, I promise you we will be going live right back here in a minute. If you're getting a blue screen right now and it just ends, it's him restarting. Okay. Well, that's good because we got a lot of important people that are watching this dirt, and I'm glad. Like I said, Ronin Imports has been there with us from the beginning. I'm glad Rulo jumped on. I'm glad you got Fade Grips into this thing, and Travis Braden's been there from the rip too, man. And from what I hear, we got some and Tanner Berryhill, right? That's another. That's a road course ringer. I've researched a little bit about him. That's
you like that Lexus he drives? That's one short Lexus he drives, man. That thing looks nasty.
Did y'all see Matthew Benedetto's tweet? You know, he was not, you know, he was happy that he led the most laps of the Daytona 500, but the more thing that he was excited about is that Joe Gibbs went 1, 2, 3 for JD, and that's an unselfish character, man. Right, man. He is humble as can be, you know.
It's hard to root against him, man.
Oh yeah, it broke my heart yesterday when he got taken out in that big race towards the end. It was heartbreaking because he was like one of my dark horses in that race yesterday. Watch him, guys. So he
keeps running like that this year, Deadpool.
Oh, yes.
He's gonna be a dark horse no more, buddy. He's gonna be one
I'm
of
gonna tell you what.
I know.
That team this year.
I seen him at the Las Vegas testing, guys, and at Las Vegas testing, he was right there the whole time in the top 5 pack. I mean, I think he's going to be a force to reckon with. I mean, now that he's affiliated,
they spent a lot of money this year to get that.
And Joe Gibbs affiliated with him.
Yes, sir.
Right. If y'all remember last year,
Furniture Row.
Yep, they were.
Joe Gibbs put him in their back pocket. It was incredible. So I'm excited for him, man.
And Ryan Priest as well. Ryan Priest as well.
Yes.
With the finish he had. Yeah. Oh my goodness. All of them.
Did
Michael
you see that wreck he
McDowell.
got through?
Yes, sir. And that was that. If you want to learn how to drive Daytona, over there. But when you get that hole, you just got to jump through it like he did, and that was.
Tried to follow.
Boyer's move, I did never seen that one. I was like, what? How is he going to pull this off?
Let us know when you're in, Sean.
He's in.
He's in because he's sending us invites. We're fixing to go live racing at Bristol, guys.
All right. Go ahead.
Anybody going to have anything for the... what do they call him? The master of NASCAR or Mr. Smoke Fan? I know if any Mr. Excitement. Yes, sir.
I think it's going to be a good race.
If anybody knows, if you've ever been to Bristol, I mean, it's not easy to even walk up them corners. It's really high banked, really fast. I mean, you can get your late model just to rotate. I mean, you don't even have to barely even come off the gas here, and they're going to be doing 2 pace laps. So I'm loading in now, and when we go live, when y'all see them all over the screen, they're just lining up manually to give us viewers at home a chance to kind of catch up. Because if they went straight green, the broadcaster can't get in time. So
especially on this track, we'd miss at least 3 passes there. So.
Yeah, exactly. We might miss the big one on the, the jitters. What are y'all thinking on cautions? That was what I was thinking. You don't think there's going to be a prediction on cautions? There's going to be a couple, maybe 1 or 2. What are you thinking, Deadpool?
I'm thinking, I think it should be maybe 2 or 3, maybe. But I think these guys will keep it pretty clean. I actually had the privilege to test with two of these guys as they were getting ready for this race.
That dirt looks fast tonight, guys.
I'll tell you what, that 99, It's going to be key. I mean, I know a lot of people like the high line. A lot of people I think they're underway. It looked like Smoke Fan got the jump.
Green.
Smoke Fan has to an early lead.
Yeah, the 99 wasn't expecting it, and Smoke Fan said see ya, but I really think the high line's the way to go here anyway, so it might have been planned to go that way.
I could never figure out this track.
But that's the old 2-car. Like I said, I thought I was fast here. I was running 15 flats, 15 ones, and he was in more in the 14.8 range, which I thought was unheard of.
Oh,
so.
there's a wreck. It looks like, no. There was just a little light on my screen. Sorry for that. That was a little late. I gotta look at my phone. I gotta look at my phone. Forget looking at TV.
Back in the pack here, the 04, them 2 green cars, they're getting dicey a little, but so far everyone's just kept it real clean, and well, he's looking underneath the 37 pretty good there.
Actually,
we got 1 car lagged out already. That's unfortunate. The 36 car.
36. I was just about to mention that.
Now, I believe that would be.
We got the 27 trying to dive it off on the inside of the 00 back here. He's actually using the low line you spoke about earlier. Let's see
That's
how that
Shocky
works out for
Sherman,
him.
the 00. Oh, somebody floats high. I think he's just going to let him go. He's tired of him beating on the bumper. He said, you can have it. Well, he comes back down. Well, there he goes. There we go. We got some really good racing here, man. Right now, the 99's looking low as Smoke Fan. It's really hard to get that momentum on the bottom line because you float up into the guy above you. So
and that's what's cool about these dirt cars, Roofer. You can actually lean on your competitor, push him up out of his groove, and pass him without ending his night. Unlike pavement cars, you know.
Right, exactly. You can do a lot of door banging on these dirt cars without causing a caution. I don't actually. I've only seen very few cautions on dirt. That's why I was asking. You know, we know pit strategy's out. It's only 100 laps. I'd say we're about lap 10.
Caught that pack ahead of him, man. Looks like those 3 cars was battling out before.
That's Shocky Sherman, that 00. Let's see. Like I said, I know he's a dirt track ringer.
Smoke Fan, he got the 99, the 99 diving inside the Smoke Fan. He's giving him a run for it. As long as he
Hyper's running him.
Wound up on the outside. Looks like he's going to keep the better of it.
Yeah, Hyper's running him pretty hard. From North Dakota, I know the Midwest, there's some big track, dirt time racers there, it must extend all the way up to North Dakota. As like I said, Noco, he's all the way out in New Mexico, so he must be. They even do like the dirt out there too. So, right.
But as long as Smoke Fan's got that high, keeping up momentum, unless Smoke Fan actually messes up and hits the wall, it's going to be the only way for him to get there.
I don't know. That 99 is looking sharp on the inside, man. He's got his momentum going. I think he might get it this time.
Yeah, I tell you what, he's been able to hold that low line better than anybody I've ever seen. I thought he was gonna run up in the smoke 3 or 4 times.
He's going to take that position the right way. He's not going to move him up.
Right.
Well, he's moving a little bit.
Hyper wants it.
Hyper wants that lead.
He wants it, but he don't want to do it the wrong way. And that's helping our 3rd place guy right there. Let's see who that is in 3rd place. He's actually making a pretty big run up here. Let's see. I believe that's the. Let's see.
That's the 737 car, as a matter of fact. Dab on Dab.
Oh, Dab. See, that's just giving Dabs what he wants. He said, "Yeah, y'all keep on playing up there side by side, and I'll be right there." So,
do you know if there's any draft? Does the draft come into play here in the dirt cars? I don't know too much about dirt racing. Does that come into play?
Yes, a 10th or 2, I think.
Yes.
Right.
Yes, it does have an effect with your car. A little bit it does. People wouldn't think it does, but it actually does.
Oh, as the 99 kind of gets into him just a hair,
Big
you know.
move there.
He's getting a little impatient, I believe.
I think Smoke Fan might get behind him and say, maybe I'll put you in that position. I don't know, actually, as he makes that big run on the high side. I mean, these guys are door-to-door guys. I mean, for the first 20 laps here, this is exciting racing.
Really flexing his muscle out front, man. He's taking that high line and just keeps slamming the door on him. He's really working hard to get that car down on the inside of him.
I'm going to go on Hyper's onboard and see how he's working that wheel, man. listen to the gas, how he's having to let out, if he's. I want to see that. Man, that's beautiful driving right there. As you can see, you know, every once in a while they get that right rear fender, Smoke fans getting it to just barely touch the wall, enough to make a spark, but it's not enough to slow him down. You know, that's the perfect line here. But we're coming up on lap traffic already. We'll see what happens here. They're going to catch him within a lap or two. I see that.
I got a feeling that lap traffic's going to come into play with the lead here.
The 99 makes a big move there underneath Smoke.
Big lead battle here.
Yeah, 99 a hyper. I think he might have just took it. Now Smoke fan's going to say, oh, okay, I want it back. Let's see.
Let's see if he drives him as clean for next.
Oh, we got one car up in the wall. No, is the caution going to come out here at Bristol Motor Speedway? Or are they going to keep battling up front? So. I see him battling. Hopefully he gets that thing turned around. You got about 15 seconds to get it right. Because they'll be right back around again. It's not easy at Bristol. Whether you're on concrete, dirt, you know, asphalt, you know, just Bristol's one of them tracks for some people it's tough. As you can see, even the 99 even getting a little contact with the outside wall, but he's still making that middle kind of work, wouldn't you say? He's not running the whole. He's kind of dominant.
You guys, the 00, he's actually creeping his way up through the pack as we speak right now. He's our big mover for the race. He's actually took 3 positions so far, so you might want to keep your eye on that 00 as he works himself through the track.
That's why. I had him.
Just no Smoke fan. Ooh.
I've seen Shockey Sherm's name a lot on the leaderboards, and I just know he's one of them dirt track ringers. That's why, you know, I went in that direction, because if anybody, you know, knows how to save their tires, he might be just saving his equipment for the end here. 100 laps is a long time.
You can burn off your tires on dirt. That comes into play there also?
Oh yeah. I mean, yes sir.
I've never paid attention, man, to be honest with you. I did the esports, but never have I paid attention because I'm always trying to keep it off the wall and dirt.
That is the best way around the track. Some people, I don't know, they like that wall banging. Me, I don't like that wall banging. It's just
neither do I.
I act like I'm acting as if I'm in front of the fans, and I don't think I'd be proving to the fans anything if I'm cutting a 1/10 off my lap by using the wall to get faster, you know.
Well, let's be honest, in real life, if you go to the wall banging, it's going to cost you about 70, 80 one little trip to that wall. So
exactly, Hyper 99 kind of stretch out the lead a little on Smoke fan, about a half a second here.
They're pulling away from the third place, Cat.
I'm going to go get us a lap count right now, actually.
He might have lagged out.
Yeah, no problem.
He was the one that was nose planted into the wall a second ago.
Yep. Yes, he did.
Yeah, let me see if I can get Brandon Gritton's live feed here.
Swift, is he still aboard?
Yes, sir. I am still here.
And that's another person, everybody. Y'all should go subscribe to his YouTube as well. Smoke fan, Brandon Grittens, is he? You know, he there's a lot of good
he's
stuff.
Actually gonna be, He's actually going to be one of our top 3. He's actually one of the top 50 in esports, but he's looking into getting a top 3, maybe a top 10. But I'm thinking more of a top 3 esports draft. He might come back with one of them big name NASCAR teams. He might run for. He's really working hard. He puts in a ton of work, man. You see him on this online 24 hours a day, basically. He's one of those guys that definitely puts in the work, and it shows.
If they go by fastest guy on dirt and asphalt combined, I mean, the guy has to be the #1 pick. He just, like you said, he's fast. You can put him on a pile of marbles, and he'd figure out a way to go fast.
Oh, yeah.
It's just, he's a real competitive guy. I mean, today, he was 4th place in esports, and he was literally, like, mad as can be, and I was like, it's only a 1/10 or 2 of a second. You got it, buddy. And he's just one of them types that when he puts his mind to something, I mean, he has it made up. He's going to do it. And
he's got that Ricky Bobby, and if you're not first, you last.
Hey, he said, you want he said, you want to make an adjustment on your car? And we went in there for like 5 minutes and went back to the track for another round. And he said, I put 8 adjustments in my car. And I said, well, dang, you took a swing at it. He said, that ain't nothing, buddy. He really knows how to build a setup. The man is just, I mean, I would have to say, like you said, a top 3 guy in the game, if not the best overall between both series, the dirt and the asphalt. You know, I haven't seen some of the other guys on dirt, so I couldn't give that opinion out there, but I can only go by what I've seen. Right now, Hyper in that 99, he has really got that thing rolling. He's in that Georgia posse. There's a couple guys in Georgia in the track tonight. Actually, no.
Lap traffic now.
That's our North Dakota man.
Lap traffic's giving him a little battle as he swaps a little paint with him. He goes high, does a smart thing. He did it. He did rub a little number.
Keep it in the wall. Yeah, keep it. It's tough, man. I went 8 laps down in Bristol race, first time I ever ran with these guys, and it's tough. It's really, you kind of just got to hold it in the wall and just let them go. And once you let one go, and then it's the next, then it's the next, and by then the leader's back on you. Yep. So it's a process.
This is a very technical track because, I mean, you know, it's a short track, so you're constantly dealing with lap traffic. You know, on top of that, I mean, you got multiple lines that you can run, and running that top, I mean, even on asphalt, it's hard because you don't want to hit the wall. I mean, dirt definitely ain't any easier because you're constantly sliding. So if you don't have a well-tuned car, I mean, what can you do? I mean, Smoke Fan is and all these guys. I mean, they're taming this track.
Man, I just seen a big battle between the 37 of Dabs and the 25 of NRG. They were battling for a few laps there, and I'll tell you, that's another person that's fast on their Dabs in that 37 car. It's actually the 27 and the 37. The green and the yellow car just keep, you know, lap after lap. They're really battling there for 3rd and 4th, I believe.
And NRG is one of our Cup guys that I hate didn't make the top 50. He actually used 2 accounts. So, you know, or he would have been in the top 50. He would be running the showcase. So keep your eye on him. He's really one of the top guns. Every time we go to a track, he's definitely got a piece up under him. You know, he needs more
you can go
credit
to his Twitter as well. It's Dylan Tibbetts on Twitter. And that's NRG, and he's a big part of the Midnight Broadcasting Network here.
Yeah, he does a lot around here, yeah.
Yes, sir. So that's like AJ Storm. Go out there. It's Avery Jarrett. He does a lot. I mean, if you're wanting in this deal, I mean, Smoke Fan, any of these guys, man, we're welcoming all guys from the fastest to the slowest, and we're trying to get 20 to 30 guys into esports next season. That's our goal.
And you can tune in tomorrow night. He'll be piloting, NRG will be piloting the number 20. I think it's the Great Clips, Sport Clips car. One out of the Joe Gibbs stable.
Yes.
Keep your eye on him, man. He's always around the top.
I tried to go get us a lap count, but unfortunately Smoke Fan's live feed is not up right now. I'm going to say somewhere around... Okay, let me go pull his up real quick. Okay. I would say somewhere around 40, lap 40, but... Smoke, Hyper just extending that lead. We'll see what happens in the RoninImports 100. Yeah. 15-second laps.
Yeah, my pick right here, he's doing a good job. I mean, Smoke Fan's really good too, like he was saying. I mean, Smoke Fan has just been one of the main guys on our group and help push for things. Him and AJ Storm and NRG and Slade, Bags, and all them guys. It's really making this thing bigger than, you know, making it bigger. They've got really big ideas. What a dream.
A lot of people,
go ahead.
A lot of people don't understand, Deadpool, that like Rupert touched on a little bit ago, that Smoke Fan actually builds every one of his setups. A lot of people can't drive his setups because they're on edge. The man really knows how to build what he prefers. He prefers a wicked loose automobile. But, you know, a lot of these guys, they switch up, help each other out. But he's one of the main ones that doesn't take a setup from somebody else. He builds it from scratch.
Yes, he does.
I do know of, you know, maybe one time that maybe he's took a setup from somebody and he probably tried it and probably threw it out the window and put his right back in. I've tried running a few of his setups, you know, and not anybody can drive his setups. It's just, it takes a real talent. And I'm on a wheel. He's also on a wheel, and it was like for me playing drift, but he has it down to a talent, you know.
Yeah, he does.
Definite wheel, man. That's why we call him Mr. Excitement around here at midnight. He's always down to put on a show. You'll never see him running in the back, ever.
No.
And if he's in the back, he's coming to the front really quick.
Yeah, I've not seen him in the back too many times unless it was a wreck.
But you gotta give Hyper credit though. He's actually walked away from Smoke Fan. That Smoke Fan has built quite a big lead on the number 3 car back there. But Hyper has actually extended his lead quite nicely. He got by a little lap traffic a little sooner than Smoke Fan did. We've only had 1 or 2 lap vehicles, to be honest with you. So all these guys are running pretty strong. You know, tenths. If you run a tenth or 2 quicker, you know that adds up very quick when you're running a 15-second lap.
Very quickly. I mean, if at this pace, by the end of the race, he'll have Smoke Fan, you know, 3/4 of a lap down, unless Smoke Fan's just kind of backing off, saving something for the end. I would have to say we're halfway, somewhere getting close, because I cannot find, you know, even David Wallace's live feed. If any of y'all are able to, the ones that I found were not definitely racing, but
David Wallace, number 17, is what it is.
All right, let me go try that here. I just want to give a few people that's in the crowd tonight. You know, Martin Epperson, Kevin Tattersall, Jason Keffer, T.J. McGowan, Matt Baker, Deadpool, Brian, all our fans here at home, man. Thank you guys for tuning in. Noco, you know you're the man. Deadpool, thank you for helping us out here in the booth, man. We really got something big going on here at Midnight Broadcasting Network. And proud to be a part of it with all you guys, man. And I'm going to go try to find that live feed.
I think it's an honor to get to call races with you guys, and I enjoy it so much. No matter if I'm staying up really late at night testing, or I'm in the races with you guys, or in the booth, it doesn't matter what I can help. It's just a thing to me to make this better and better what it already is.
We're glad to have you, man. And that's actually AJ Storm says, tell your neighbor, tell the lady at Walmart, tell your ex-wife, tell your dog, tell your cat, just tell everybody, just spread the word, man. We got something really going on special here at midnight. We actually, our main control here is NASCAR, but we have many other things to offer. We're going to be doing a Madden tournament. We got a lot of stuff going on, man. This is actually, we're gonna, Smoke Fan, actually, on my screen it said that he wiped out. I guess it was Ghost Phone.
Yep,
but
it's just probably a little
No, actually, it's a little lag. But as I was saying, AJ Storm's a really good guy, man. We have a bunch of guys that put it
I want to think, as we're coming up on more flat traffic, will that play an effect, or, on these guys here trying to, is he still Smoke Fan? Did he lose us?
No, he didn't. It was just a lag shot.
Okay.
Sean, you want to go through the field, man, and check on everybody else? See how they're running?
That's exactly what I'm doing right now. I'm actually looking at the...
the 27 and 37, they have battled this whole race, and that has been for 50 laps, 60 laps. They have been literally just like
that's a 7-04 battle, and she just had a camera view on, actually, as a matter of fact.
Oh, well, right in front of Smoke Fan is what I'm watching. These guys, they do not want to go a lap down, and they have been like this the whole race. The 37, or the 27 just can't quite get around him, man. But he's giving it everything he can, and then the 37 comes down, takes the momentum, but here in a minute, something's going to give when Smoke Fan gets to the bumper.
Yeah, I was just going to say, this could definitely slow Smoke Fan down. I mean, these two guys are having one heck of a battle here. Neither one of them want to give up a position for each other, but you got the leader quickly coming on to him. I mean, what do you do at that point?
99's the leader, actually. Smoke Fan's the second. 99 and Hyper's almost walked away of this thing. He's about a half a lap in front of us. We got one guy, he pulls over 37. He says, I'll get out of your way, Smoke. The 27, I think he really wanted that position, but now he's going to let Smoke have his position. But he was battling to get around. Oh, he's going to run him hard. That's the 27 of, let's see who's in that 27 car. That's Footworks. He finally says, you know what, go ahead, Smoke. If not, Hyper's gone. This is Hyper's race to lose, unless Smoke Fan was saving something for these last 40 laps here. That's what I'd say we have about to go. Anywhere from 40 to 30 laps. I've checked every possible way. I don't think anybody has a live feed going. I tried, but it's going to be exciting. Y'all think the 99, he's going to be able to keep it out of the wall, or Smoke Fan going to track him down? What are you guys thinking here?
That 99 really looks nice, man. He had battled a couple good 20 laps behind Smoke Fan, but once he hit that clean air, he kind of checked out on him, man. Smoke Fan is definitely going to make a run. He's not going to lay down, so
he's letting the 25 the 25 just he let him get around. The 25, that is, I want to get some names of these other guys. That's NRG. He just let him go right on around. He's a lap or two down. He said no fighting it, you know. Here, go ahead. But Smoke Fans, he stretched it out. What would you say now? 2 or 3 seconds, and now that it's gonna be a 2-car show here, but as clean as laps as the 99's running, I don't see it, guys. This one could be a big stink show from Hyper.
Yeah, I think so too. I don't think he's gonna make a mistake. He's too consistent, too on point every lap, same line, same everything. Every time he goes around the track, I think it is to lose because.
I have a question. Are these guys going to have to pit for fuel? Is that going to come into...
No, they can make 100 laps, right. Yeah.
Yep.
Okay.
If I'm not mistaken, you can go 167 laps on one tank of fuel on these cars on the game. So you do not have to stop, you know. Fuel would be nice to have a caution to maybe adjust your tire pressures a little bit or less, you know, to help, you know, adjust your car a little bit.
Hyper 3R X69, man, that's exciting. Yeah, I would actually. I think Hyper had at least 2 reloads before this race, and if he's on a wheel, I mean on the controller, he definitely has his fade grips on. And like I said, RoninImports guy, any kind of social media, you'll find them. They've been here since the beginning, and so is Travis Braden. As I can actually see Smoke Fan is actually, I think, making up just a little bit of time. I mean, it's still a big lead, but you never know, man. Smoke Fan could have been saving, so I don't think it. Well, it looks like he hit another gear all of a sudden. I don't know.
He might have been saving something, as you guys touched on a little bit earlier. You know, he's never going to lay down for anybody. He's going to run the wheels off that thing. But yeah, here he comes, man. As the other car just gets out of his way, that's something.
Yeah, he's coming, Bubba.
He's coming, but the
he's a real man.
If you let the leader go by, you might battle a few laps. Nobody wants to go a lap down, but then once you battle a few laps and you got a guy coming, don't hold him up. You want to hold him up just like you did the leader, but then get out of the way. He did a great job of that.
Yes, you got to hit to these lap traffic cars. They're not causing issues or get out of the way. They're respecting. They're earning a lot of respect from the leaders. You know, it's like it makes it easier for everybody through the race.
Yeah. For any of the viewers that's tuning in, if you like what you see, man, like I said, we got a bunch of action-packed races coming up this week. Tomorrow night, 8 Eastern, we have our big cup guys. They spent last week at the Super Speedway. They're going to mix it up on the short track at Richmond tomorrow night, 8 p.m. Eastern. Come check them out, man. If you're here now and you like what you see, just hit that subscribe button. You see that notification bell, go ahead and click it. Give us a thumbs up if you like what you see, but just click that notification bell. Don't miss out on any of the action that we have coming up this week. Wednesday night, we also have our truck race. Everything starts at 8 p.m. Eastern also, guys. So, you know, give you time to come home, get your belly full, and tune in. we definitely going to bring some shows for you this week. Our Xfinity guys, our Grand National guys are going to be running Thursday night, and then Friday night we have, of course, our development series where we welcome anybody that thinks they want to grab a handful of fade grips or grab hold of a steering wheel and come join us, man. Come on out.
Come on out, I'll tell you.
Oh, yeah.
Yes, sir. And I don't know if you guys are familiar with that game Anthem. That's actually coming out on Friday, but I'll be hosting the league division of that. Gonna be big. So yeah, we got plenty of variety of games that we play on. I believe we're gonna start playing. I'm getting somebody that may start playing Call of Duty Blackout. So hopefully we can get that going. Really kind of expand the horizon of what we can do here at the Midnight Broadcasting Network.
Yeah, I know. We got some big-time Madden players here. I already know that Pat's Ace and Slade and From the Back, Deadpool, me. I mean, I can think of 10 guys that I race with on a Smoke Fan. You think he's just good on this track? Well, get on the football field with him too, because the man can play about any game there is. So, I mean, our Madden League is going to be pretty awesome too. Just as well, just as like I said, Call of Duty, Fortnite. We're going to have it all. I mean, this is your gaming channel. You want a gaming channel? Midnight Broadcasting's your place. I think we just hit the checkered flag. The 99 of Hyper 3x3 has won tonight's Ronin Imports 100 at Bristol, unless we got a caution. But I was thinking that's the end of the race, fellas.
I think that's the end of the race.
Actually,
do we have a caution?
CEO of WV Motorsports actually said if we back out, when we rejoin the race, it'll show us the lap count.
Yeah, it'll in the lobby.
Okay.
Well, I'm gonna that right quick, dude.
All right, dude. Yeah, and if you need an invite back, send me an invite. I'm thinking end of the race, though, guys. Maybe not now.
I'll let you know here in a second.
No, that's the end of the race, guys. So that's the end. I'm fixing to get you guys a top 5 here as soon as any of you guys that can hear me that do not back out so I can get a top 5. We got Hyper, Smoke Fan, David Walls, AJT, MXT, Footworks, Dabs, NRG, and then there was a few guys that backed out there, got lagged out at the end. So, man, thank you guys for tuning in to our dirt. I'm going to let everyone get their last words in here, but we're going to get some our top 3 probably in here. So let's see. Let's go ahead and get our winner of Hyper in here. Let me see. Let me go to the party and get top 5. Okay. Somebody have to get me.
I just suggested Hyper to the party.
All right, invite our big winner here tonight, Hyper, man. That's he really put it on Smoke Fan there, which that's 2 weeks in a row. Smoke Fan 2 second place, but last week it was the opposite. I mean, he dominated the whole race. This week, he 25 laps, and Hyper just kind of wait for him to make a mistake, and once he got up front, it was over. There he is, our big winner. I'll let you give the big interview there, Deadpool, since this one of your guys, you're one of these dirt track ringers, so I'll let you give the interview there, bud.
All right. Congratulations, Hyper, on your win tonight. Tell me about what you seen out there and what was going on for you. Tell me about the first 20 laps of you for fighting with Smoke Fan there.
Especially when you come to Bristol, I mean, it's a really hard track to pass on. I knew if I could, rattle Smoke's cage a little bit, I think I could get around him, but I just waited for him to screw up on his own, I guess, and sneak up from underneath him and go for the lead, but took a few laps to do it, but we got it done.
Yeah, that was a good pass, and as a matter of fact, you were actually my pick to win the race tonight, so you did me proud, brother. You did me proud.
He did a great job, man. I knew one of these guys would have something for our local wheelman on asphalt. I see your name all the time. I see Hyper in the dirt track. I see Footloose. I see Shocky Sherm, all you guys, and he kind of, to me, looked like he put the best of the best, and out there on dirt. And I'm kind of glad to see that you was able to put it all together there, those last 50 laps, man, I was on board, and I don't think you made one mistake. You know, it just you had a line that I've never seen been ran. I mean, that is really, really nice, bro. Good job, man. That you killed it, Hyper.
Thank you. Yeah, it was all about you know, saving tires and stuff. You know, that's what I was trying to do. I was probably going about half throttle, you know, until about lap 85 or so, and that's when I started really giving it to her. But yeah, we got it done tonight, so hopefully we'll get it done next week too.
Yeah, great win.
Right, yeah.
Great win.
And also want to thank you, give you a thanks and a Bellevue a shout out for all the help that you two have been helping me on the dirt. And to any of the viewers, man, I'm telling you something. These guys right here that we've got that was in this lineup, they are the guys to go to. They'll take the time to help you and teach you. I mean, they're the best.
Yeah. That's too bad we didn't have Bellevue tonight. I don't know where he went to, but I guess he didn't show up. But
yeah, I think something happened. Had happened or something.
I already had truck troubles on his way home. Yeah, I don't know if it was a wreck. I mean, I hope not. I hope the man's okay. I have lost a lot of good friends in this game, so I'm just hoping everything's okay. And I wish he could have been here to make, because I know I see that name quite a bit at the leaderboards on dirt as well. So great win though, man. Great job.
Thank you.
Yeah, absolutely. Congratulations on that win. You killed it.
Thank you.
Yeah, look forward to seeing you running next week.
All right, guys. Thank you.
Now we'll get our second place finisher, Smoke Fan. I say yeah. This is the wheel man around here. Let's get him in here and see what. Yeah, I know he was driving really hard trying to catch him. You guys think he might have burned his tires up on that first 25, 30 laps trying to hold him off, you know? What's your guys' opinion on that?
How rough or how hard are these dirt tracks on tires? Because I've never paid attention to them. As far as that all goes.
In a 100-lap run, it's very important. Like, I've ran a lot of 7-lap esports runs where it don't matter. You can run at full bore 7 laps, but in races like this, tires will make a big difference towards the end of a 100-lap race. I mean, especially with no cautions. So,
right.
So that could have been the case. That's why I invited Smoke Fan. He's probably talking to a few people. I'm gonna see who else is in suggested here. There he is. There.
Fan.
What do you think happened there, Smoke Fan? Do you think maybe Hyper just had a little bit better setup, or do you think maybe okay? I don't know how big tires play an effect.
But I just got my ass handed to me. He had a good race car, man. He did. He's the king of dirt. Straight point blank period. Ain't no question about it. He's a man. He's got the speed. I'll be there though. I'll be there. He's been running dirt ever since I started the Miami tournaments. So I feel like he's got a big head start on me. But I'm still not taking nothing away from him, man. He's ridiculously fast. So is Bellevue, which unfortunately he had to miss tonight for special circumstances. He'll be back next week though.
Okay,
it was a good
that's
all-around
awesome.
clean race. I think in 3 races we've had 2 cautions, so pretty pleased with that.
Most definitely, man. You guys are really putting on a show out there, and you're doing it, like I said, cleanly. I noticed when guys, some of these guys are going 3-4 laps down, but they're not holding you guys up any. I was kind of worried, the 27 and 37 were battling for, the whole race, and they didn't want to give it up, and they finally even gave it up. But, man, that was a heck of a show. The Midnight Dirt Posse, y'all, if y'all want to be a part of this, like I said, Smoke Fan, any of us, you can contact, and we'll put you on the track, I promise you. You will get out there, and you will get a chance. These guys, every week, man, this, like I said, what track are we going to next, Smoke Fan, so we can tell the viewers at home? Not to put you on the spot there. Okay.
No, you're good. Hold on, you're good. I got it right here. Hold on. No, I haven't decided. Me, NRG, a couple other guys got top tonight. The 4th race might be skipped. Hold on, where the heck is it?
Is the road course on your schedule?
It is as of now. Why can't I find my...
That'd be an interesting one, but
Yeah, but I think... So, if it's not Jefferson, it's going to be Charlotte. I got to talk with the guys, see what everybody wants to do, and go from there.
All right.
Well, if y'all do keep the Jefferson, that will be a really interesting race. That will be a heck of a race.
Was Jefferson the road course or no?
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay.
Well,
That'll be
And,
fun.
I've got a question. I've got a question for you, Smoke. We were actually talking about this during the race. Explain to everybody exactly how much dirt tires actually fall off during a run. You know, a 100-lap run. I mean, how much?
Actually, in the dirt cars, they get faster. It's opposite from the dirt cars. They get better as they run. On this game, they do.
I see. We noticed there at the end, you was making a little bit of ground up on him. It just didn't seem like you had enough laps. Maybe another 50 laps could have been a little different. I don't know. Hyper, he was running a line that I haven't seen before. That man, it was just, he was so consistent. You know, it was like you said, he's the wheel man on dirt, but don't keep. I ain't seen too many people that can go from first place on asphalt to second place with the best in the game in dirt, and then go, you know, consistent top 3, 4, 5, you know, with the best guys on cup. So, I mean, you're the wheel man around here, and I think,
man, man.
like I said, I think we could put you on ice, buddy, and you would be fast. You know.
Yeah. I'll try, man. Like I said, Hyper, I mean, he is what he is, dude. He's insanely fast. He's smooth. He was just able to get through 1 and 2 so much better than I'd act like, for example, in 3 and 4, I'd gain a 10th on him, but in 1 and 2, he gained 2 tenths on me. So he was just getting through 1 and 2 better than I was. I couldn't get through there the same way he could. I was too loose. Car never tightened up the way I needed it to.
Do you know who our 3rd, 4th, and 5th place finisher was?
Yeah,
actually, I wasn't, just so I can get them in here for their interview. Let's see. I believe one was. I know the
3rd was David Wallace.
David Wallace. Yep, got him.
I'll suggest it to you.
Okay. There we go.
And when they get in here, make sure you explain to them to turn their mics and stuff on.
Alright, let's see. Invite players, David Wallace. I know I got him on mine because he's one of my teammates, I believe, in the Stewart Haas stable. So I believe we'll be in trucks together. Like I said, tomorrow night at 8 o'clock, y'all can see Smoke Fan, all our Cup regulars at Richmond. And like I say, I hate to miss out on that, but y'all are going to have Alex Ned, one of the best in the business, in the booth with Will Mosley and Sean. And there's our 3rd place guy, David Wallace. Man, really fast on dirt. Great run there, man. How'd it feel to finish 3rd there?
It was great. I honestly didn't think that I would get by HAT there like I did, but he definitely had a fast car. Hats off to him. I don't know how I did it.
Well, I noticed that you, and it looked like maybe it was the, you and the other car, y'all battled each other for quite a few laps. Maybe it was dabs on dabs, but I seen you finally got around. No, that was Footworks and dabs on dabs. That's right. You kind of got clean there, and you and AJT in the 7 had y'all's battle, and you got around him. But man, how far back were you would say, from Smoke Fan, who was in 2nd? I mean, just to paint the picture, the guys at home. Did he ever lap you, or was you about a half a lap behind him? I mean, I never seen you go. It's hard to keep track.
He was the leader, right?
No, 99 Hyper won the race. Smoke Fan was in 2nd.
Won the race. Smoke Fan was in 2nd. So,
yes.
How far away was Smoke Fan from Hyper? Maybe then I would be able to tell you.
I did one,
I know I
David.
was 5.5 seconds behind the leader.
Okay, well you was You was only about a half a lap behind the leader. Then you was not lapped or anything. If you was 5.5 behind Smoke, I would say Smoke, you was what, 2 to 3
Yeah,
behind
No, I was
so.
5.5 behind the leader. I don't know exactly how far I was behind.
Oh, so you was only 2 so that's a great job, man. So you was like very close to these guys. But last week we seen Smoke put a lot of guys a lap down early and make a mistake on last week. This is, you know, good to see that we had this week. A lot of guys were able to stay on the lead lap and put up a fight out there. And excellent driving, man. Honestly, I've seen your name in the dirt. I know you're, one of them dirt guys that is very fast, and I'm wishing you all the best here, man, at midnight. And any of your friends, you know, just try to get them to subscribe, your grandma, brother, mom, and tell them, hey, come watch me, you know, race at midnight, you know.
Yep.
Third place finish, man. Honestly, anybody that can get, you know, anybody to subscribe, it's very easy to do. All you gotta do is press a button.
Roofer, he's also, you know. I also want to tell you, Dave, congratulations. You know, you're doing good on asphalt as well, and you raced with us, and you're doing a good job, man. And I'm proud of you, man.
Thank you. Yeah, I got a good car there at Bristol. I was running consistent 8 there at the end. Definitely loved the long run there. There at the beginning, I was only running like 16 zeros, 15 nines, low 15 nines there in the middle of the race, and then there at the end, I finally broke into the I think it was a mid 15 eighths. So I think definitely if we had like a few more laps, I'd definitely been up there in sevens with Hyper.
Oh yeah, that's fast, man. The 15.8s, I believe mine's around a 16.1, and that's, I know when the last time I was running with Smoke, he was hitting 8s trying to get that 7. I don't know what Hyper was hitting tonight.
I could get 7s every now and again, dude. Every once in a blue moon. I can't get him. Hyper was literally, dude, hitting them every single lap. I'm like, man, I was hitting 810 or 820s, 830s every lap. I just didn't have nothing for him, man, honestly. He was a class of the field tonight, for sure. I feel like me, AJT, and David honestly had pretty even car for second place. I feel like if we could have got together, it would have been fun to race. I held Hyper off for about 30 laps, though. He got into me a little bit, nothing dirty. He just told me to get the heck out of the
we
way.
was watching at home. He was like, well, how long will Hyper hold that low line before he comes up and makes a little contact? But you did a great job of holding him off, because, I mean, it was either him get a little contact and push you up the track. And finally, I seen you kind of just held the high line and said, you know what, I'm just going to let him go. And you try to chase him down. Like you said, you would catch a 10th on him. The other corner, he would get 2 tenths on you. It was just, but y'all put on a heck of a show, man. Great job. Are we going to get our 4th place guy as well? I got the party where we can get 8 in here. If y'all wanted to get the other guys, I didn't know if we were doing top 5 or top 3. So that's all up to the Midnight Dirt Posse, everybody. And y'all got to remember, Reload Energy, Fade Grips, Ronin Imports, Travis Braden. If it wasn't for them, this would not be possible. And that's thanks for Sean, Will, and Deadpool. All you guys do in the booth with us, man. They put on a good show at the track, and we try to do our best here in the booth, and it's all coming together here at the Midnight Broadcasting Network, and I'm proud, man. I'm really proud of everything here. Midnight Dirt Posse is really fast.
Alright, y'all. Well, Roofer, Twisted, Deadpool, as usual, I appreciate y'all.
Yes, sir.
Thanks for everything y'all do.
Yes, sir. Yeah. We'll probably go ahead and end this broadcast, because the more talking we do, the less racing the fans get to see at home on the replay. So, like I said, everybody, for Ronin Imports 100 here at Bristol, our big winner tonight, Hyper in first, the Wheelman Smoke Fan B20 in second, and David Wallace 17 in third. Great job. Like I said, I think our 4th place finisher was AJT. And then, did Chalky Sherm get him there in 5th? It was hard for me to tell. I know they all had good cards.
It was, who was it? It was, I think it was Footwork got 5th, actually, because I know that Chalky Sherm was a lap down.
Yes. I believe you're right. I've seen him battling Dabs for that 4th or 5th place spot, and he finally got around him when Smoke Fan come up to him. They held him off for a minute, and then they let him go by. But they were battling hard in that yellow and green car for a lot of laps. All these guys tonight, man. Smoke Fan, Footworks, David Wall, NRG, MXT, Shocky Sherm, NoCo, Dabs, Sergeant Sauls, Hyper, Bellevue, AJT. All these guys at the Midnight Dirt Posse, man. Proud of you all. Will, you anything? Well, he's probably already hitting his A-class time in esports, but Deadpool and Sean, like I said, great job. Any last words for you guys?
I just want to give a shout out to all the guys that have really busted their butts night in and night out, that stayed up late and working to get better and working with each other. You know, just we're a family here, and it's going to take that push to get to that point to where, you know, we can get to that top 50 next year in sports. I mean, we got the group of guys here that will work with you. If you want a part of it, man, even if you're a part of it, come with us, man. We'll get you there.
Yeah, you wouldn't believe how fast, right? You wouldn't believe how fast they've already got me. I mean, it's not, we're not blowing smoke up here, you know, when we're saying we'll get you fast. We are really, I've been handed some setups that are really have improved my lap times by half a second. So I'm thankful for everything they do. I know Sean is thankful. I know David's thankful. And like I said, everybody tomorrow at 8 o'clock, Richmond, the Cup guys. You got Pat's Ace, Bags, AJ Storm, BC Racer, Smoke Fan. I mean, the list goes on and on and on. NRG, it's going to be an exciting race. But I'm going to let you guys finish it up here, and I'm going to sign off here. And thanks for tuning in, guys.
All right, Richard. Thank you again, David. Good job, and make sure everything being a part of the group and becoming a family member. And
yeah, we appreciate. Yeah, absolutely. We appreciate every one of our supporters and viewers' support. Our sponsors: Ronin Imports, Fade Grips, Reload Energy, Travis Braden. All of you guys, you know, wouldn't be here without you guys. We very much appreciate your continued support. Be sure to check us out tomorrow, 8 p.m. for the Reload Energy Cup Series, and we will see you then.